as you're going through there in this cell, all you got is thoughts. But guess what? Your people's outside dying. My mama died, my daddy died, my big brothers died, 5 of them. Family members died. I had to go sit down, get myself together. I had to get close to the guy. I had to be one-on-one with myself. We don't only just cook in her. We don't only just cook in her. We cook our thoughts up in her too. And welcome to Stevie, cell 13. It's where them thoughts came from on that bed at nighttime, writing stories to myself. Didn't know I could even write a book. Everybody laughing at me, laughing at the thoughts and the ideas I'm having. They said I'm institutionalized. There's more jail food. You already know. Remember that cheese rice I was telling you about? You can't get this. It's $20. You're gonna get it at Stevie's.
This is really good. To be some jail food. No, like seriously, this is really good to be some jail food. Let's go ahead and mix that up. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Now you already know what time it is. Y'all at Stevie's 8933 Riverview Drive, Stevie's Kitchen, the home of the jail food. I sell everything to nachos, to stories, to programming. Here at Stevie's, tap in.
All righty. What an introduction. We gotta kick things off very strong. Obviously, I'm pretty sure we can all probably assume where you came up with the name of the business. But, okay. Are you going by Stevie's or are you going by Jailhouse Kitchen? Because I see content that's a little bit of both.
Both.
Okay. Did you transition from the Jailhouse Kitchen?
Yeah, I transitioned from that.
Okay.
I go on that too. That's a little history.
Okay.
But I still do it though, so it's still her. But
Right.
I had to touch. The reason I just don't only sell jail food like I did at my last location is because it's kids, it's older people that not only just want.
You wanted to appeal to more of a general audience. Okay, gotcha.
Churchgoers and people coming straight from work to here to go back home.
Yeah, I got you. And I think that says a lot too with the growth of professionalism and being a business owner too. Because even though that's where the crux of your journey started, from that institution, we all got to grow and elevate. So kudos to you for that. Yeah. And I'm saying kudos, but I got to start too by saying congratulations on your upcoming honoring this weekend. By the time you guys see this, it'll either be the next day or 2 days after, I think. But still, congratulations to you. Yeah. Just the pivot that you've made in life. Definitely give you your flowers for that. How does that feel?
It feels so good for someone to just tell me behind the scene that they could have went to do New York, out the country, Virginia, North Carolina, anywhere, but they came to Stevie's. They chose Stevie's. So this is truly a blessing. I know it's from God. I appreciate it.
For sure. That is wonderful. What was the first recipe that you made? What was the first recipe that you made while you were incarcerated that,
I had this thing called jail pizza.
Jail pizza,
I sell them too, but we go into that later. It's made out of noodles, graham crackers, one seasoning pack from the noodles, and hot water. So you put just enough hot water in there, smash it up in the chip bag, smash it into a ball, put it up under our pillow or up under, wrap it in the towel so it stay warm because we don't really have hot water in there. Then you spread it out, put cheese, pickle, just certain kind of chili, and chips on top and ranch. Honey, barbecue sauce, and then we eat it like a pizza. That's my first thing I ever made.
Did y'all get supplied or offered with pepperoni or cheese?
Yeah, there's only everything, like a lot of the stuff we had, which made it unique, it was a lot of stuff that didn't match that we had to make it match. Mm-hmm. So they sold them on the commissary list. Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah. Okay. When you are incarcerated, you really do have to make do with what you have.
Yeah.
Clearly you took it and ran with it, which is why you are here today.
And that's why you're here today.
Absolutely.
That's why y'all here.
And my question is, what was that moment that clicked that told you, I have something here. I have something that sticks and can turn into a business venture, a business model. What was that moment like?
Well, I started off, me and my girl started off, her name Big Amy. We started off selling sweet and spicy bowls out the trunk of our cars, going around to neighborhoods selling the sweet and spicy bowls, which is what got us here today in snack shops and restaurants. Then the first moment I had dreams and wishes and stuff like that, like in jail, like, man, if I can get this on the streets, it's a certain brand you have to have because you can't get it from your regular grocery store, even to the cheese. So I was like, if I can get this brand on the street, I'll be a millionaire. And I went to jail again. Then I didn't know how to cook at first. The first bit, I didn't know how to cook. The second bit, I learned how to cook. And I said, if I can get this on the street, I'm gonna be rich. And one day, I posted on Facebook, shout out to Facebook and Instagram, and I said, man, who got the jail products? I just want some. But I was lying the whole time. I knew I was trying to make a store or a business out of it. This dude said, I got a whole garage full. And I'm like, this can't be life. So I thought it was a dream. So I bought the stuff and made pieces. So I started making my pieces at 75. Now I got something all the way up to $1,000 jail pieces out of the stuff I made. The stuff I told you how we make it.
Okay then. If I could review that, I don't know if you would supply that today, but I would like to, because $1,000 pizza is crazy, diabolical work, absolutely. So 8 years and then 4 years spent in federal prison. What did it take for you to say, I got to get my act together? This can't be life. Yeah. And there's more out there. And just what was that fire under you that was like, I gotta make something shake for real for the duration of my life. I don't want to be a career criminal. Yeah.
Well, what shook for me was, I know y'all not gonna believe this, but this is the true factor in the favor of the God, Lord Jesus. If I had to go to jail to learn what I know now. Because I wouldn't go learn this on the street. I was already an entrepreneur, selling cars, had a car lot and all that. But it was bigger than that. I had to go sit down, get myself together. I had to get close to the guy. I had to be one-on-one with myself. Because I was wearing a mask when I got to get locked up. I was carrying guns. I ain't had no beef. I just wanted to still look like the thug that I was back in the day, but I really had nothing going on. So God set me down, and this was a blessing. This what came out of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Why? Okay, let's talk about your mentorship program. Excuse me if I get it wrong. Yes, the Last Cookup. Why did you feel like you needed to do that, be that vessel for young boys and, provide that mentorship for them to go down more of a successful path and not a take the bait type of path? Yeah,
so behind the Last Cookup, it's like everybody that's in prison or in jail, that last day, like I know I'm finna get out tomorrow, we eat that last time. So we cook up a big meal for them, or we all put in the whole dorm, all your friends. It's like a going home party, and it represents on how not to come back to jail. This is something we might miss because of the food, but we ain't gonna miss jail. We just missed the food, and we knew we couldn't get there. This is like a living dream.
Okay, so then that's one of my questions too. Being incarcerated, seeing those products every day that you're limited to, the processed food, the packaging that does come through via commissary. Yeah. Why did you feel like you wanted to or needed to capitalize or pivot with, again, you being incarcerated and that being in front of your face all the time? Yeah. What was it that said, is the food really that good? Because even though you're making do with what you have, like, why would you want that sole reminder a part of a business venture?
Because it's these certain brands you can't get, and the food, it's an acquired taste. So you gotta think this is something we stuck on. And I understood in life, when you got the F on your chest, you feel like you can't do nothing. So I was trying to show them you could turn a negative into a positive. And the food, it's an acquired taste. Mm-hmm. It's like a McDonald's. It's like the Big Mac sauce you can't never get but from McDonald's. Right. You can duplicate a cheeseburger or mayonnaise sandwich or whatever, but you can't duplicate the Mac sauce or this jail stuff. It's like you can only get this in jail. So, and I knew that the ex-felons that's been out like me, I've been out 7 years, will still acquire this taste. Like I eat it almost like 5 times a week. There's people coming here literally just from out of town. I got somebody on their way from Virginia right now for real. Just to come buy these products because we know we can't get in the stores. His wife even saying, what's wrong with you? Like, are you crazy? Like, this is what you want for your birthday? Right. And I had to explain to her. So back to the Last Cookup, it's about not going to where I've been to, which is jail. All my 3-second decisions ended up with me in jail, doing time, praying, trying to reach out her and beg for money, something that you don't want to do. I feel like I did enough time for everybody, and I believe I could teach them.
Powerful. Okay. Why should business owners trust you given your past, or why should customers trust you given your past?
Because first, Jesus. Okay. I like to pray. I go to church, pay my tithes. I believe in God. Now and this part of my testimony, so me living through this testimony still to this day, I had to go through what I went through to get to where I'm at now. And it was through Jesus Christ that saved my life, because it's been plenty of times I could have been dead. Plenty of times I could have overdosed off the drugs. It could have been plenty of times I got drunk and had an accident. Right. You know what I mean? So God brought me through all this, homeless, hopeless, giving up on self. You know how when people say, oh, they counted me out? They counted me out and not counting myself out at a point in my life.
Right.
And I'm a living testimony showing that you can do it.
Right.
That's what's part of my book. It's not just a book. It's going to help you spiritually, mentally, financially, and emotionally.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, literally bless your heart. What does the hiring process look like? I told you I don't hold back.
Yeah,
but what does the hiring process look like if you are an employer who gives that second chance? Like you've been given a second chance,
it's called a second
maybe multiple chances. I don't know. But what does that look like as an employer when you're employing people that may have a similar background to you as far as experiencing incarceration, you know, breaking the law and things like that? What does that process look like for you to, I guess, trust your own judgment or?
I love that part of it. So I could show them they love. I could show them I was them on the other side. I could show them they was begging for their salary or they pay per hour. I'm showing them, so I love to hire fellas. Cause one, they gonna already understand this. Then two, they already know how to cook these word meals.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We used to have to cook out of popcorn bags, shave our bunk off, sanitize it, and put soda cans under there and make fire off of it. You see what I'm saying? We using for our knife to cut the summer dogs down. We used to have to use our ID. You know what I mean? So I love working with ex-felons or felons because I'm one myself, an ex-felon. And I love working with them because they got so much talent.
Right.
They so smart. It's like some of the smartest people in jail.
Yeah.
And that's how I got so much smartness. I ain't the best in books, but learning the experience and going through what I went through, which taught me what I know now. So back to the application, I really don't even want working people. I want them, ex-felons.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Especially when you mentioned they already understand the culinary behind it.
Yeah. And you can't get really hard. That's what made me do my own business.
True.
I'm out here I want to go work at Boeing's. I want to go work at Southwest to be a manager or something. They not going to pay us how they pay working civilians.
Right,
so
for sure.
That's how the hustle really started back in the day. I haven't sold drugs or did drugs since 08, amen. And I always found the hustle, but I always used the same principle as when I was selling drugs. My chips, $25. My jail chips, Cactus Andy's hot corn chips. I sell that and I look at it as a quarter bag of weed or whatever. And that's how I do my math.
It's like that street mentality, but applying it legally.
Yeah, so you can legal hustle.
Yeah.
No matter how many F's you got on yours, I'm an 18 times felon. Most of them was BS, but it was mostly me saying yeah to get out because they might have let me out on probation, let me out on my own kindness, and I didn't do the right thing. Now I'm ready to do the right thing, let the people know what God can do in your life. So this is a spiritual journey I'm on right now.
Right. Okay, I love that for you. We love that for you. What do you think is the biggest misconception people have about convicts, people currently serving time, like you said, ex-felons? What's the biggest misconception?
Because the biggest misconception is they looking at us as just criminals or just someone not to trust. But sometimes we human, we made a bad choice in our life and some bad decisions that how we ended up there. Like I said earlier, 3 seconds could turn into 30 years. Sometimes we think we bigger than the program. But the big misunderstood is just people like me that they always gave up on. They always look down on me. Like I'm a person myself. He ain't gonna be this, he ain't gonna be that. He dumb, look at him, he always in jail, he always in this. And I'm not proving to him, but I'm showing him that people can really do it and I'm not that person I used to be.
For sure. We got 2 questions and then we're gonna wrap this up. My second to last question is, what is the biggest lesson that you have learned from being incarcerated that you apply to life to this day?
Discipline.
Okay.
And what I mean by that, and a little bit of patience, because I still ain't got it all the way together. Discipline and patience, because I'm my life and who I am, I like instant gratification. So I be wanting stuff right then and there, like everything. So I had to learn how I had to wait, because we was set on, in the federal penitentiary, we was set on 300 minutes a month, 15-minute phone calls, and 30 minutes after you use the first phone call. So 300 minutes a month can be gone in 2 or 3 days. That's one argument. That's enough to you can't even check on your family.
Yeah.
So the biggest one was the discipline. No, the biggest one is first God, Jesus. Again, he came back to my life, gave me my dreams, and I'm living the dreams that he gave me.
That's wonderful. That is amazing. He felt like you were worthy and you've done your due diligence in his eyes too to, be rewarded those blessings for sure. My last question is, what is the biggest piece of business owning advice that you can share with someone who is, launching their food truck or opening their first brick and mortar, transitioning from a food truck, somebody that's selling on Facebook Marketplace out of their house, what's that most solid piece of business advice you would share?
You're gonna need a good team.
Okay.
You're gonna need faith, because sometimes a lot of us business owners be wanting to give up. Because some days, and you can't go in the mindset of knowing, you think, I know you got $1 million plan and $1 million idea, don't mean you're gonna make that million. Some
Facts.
days we don't make $1 and I still gotta pay employees. So it's like, basically what I could tell them is perseverance, don't give up.
For sure.
Because
Okay.
it'd be a lot sometimes, especially when you the owner and all that, and all the overheads on you in charge of all that.
For sure.
So it's a lesson behind it too, and they say a lot of people give up on a talent and stuff they actually want to do because they do get hard.
It does.
And then we don't got the people coming. Then you got to think, what I sell controversial. So as soon as I post something or make a praise, they going straight against me.
Yeah.
That's why I only did it for certain people. And then I had to be transparent and start selling regular food too.
For sure. Okay. Well, I'm about to order my food. I don't know what my expectations are, to be honest with y'all. I don't. But as always, I'm gonna be very honest, give y'all my real opinion, no sugarcoating, and give it to you straight, no chaser. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. And can they get this somewhere? Speaking of this, can they get it, like, is it online or anything? Amazon?
Get it on Amazon.
Okay.
Type in his name.
Gotcha.
From Jailhouse Noodles to Jailhouse Nacho to Net Profit.
Okay. Wonderful,
then
wonderful.
You can go get my book. It's on Stevie Gilliam.
Okay.
And like I said, you can learn a lot of that. You can learn a lot of stuff out of that. Then you can just for real turn your business legit.
For sure. Okay. Well, let's get in here and place my order and get set up. Thank you.
Stevie's 8933 Brookview Drive. Man, I can't wait.
We're going to do the oxtail pasta, no combo. The spicy bowls, what do those consist of?
Lobster, crab, and shrimp, and vegetables, sweet and spicy sauce that we came up with, and eggs and chips.
Can I get just one of those, please?
Okay.
And then the fried catfish in the order of the nachos.
Okay. I'm in there doing an interview. Oh shit.
This is really good. To be some jail food. No, like seriously, this is really good to be some jail food.
That's jail food. That's nothing. That's nothing regular about it. It's 15. These $25 bags of chips, because we know even after you show the people that, they can't get it. You can't go to no grocery store. We know we're not trying to go back to jail. So why not? We don't have to go to jail.
Provide it.
This with being an entrepreneur, a very successful business owner. Before I was a business owner, they laughed at me. Went viral. Stevie and Amy got this. They got this kind of food. Why y'all selling this mess? Because it looked like slop. Throwing it out the window. People want, if you say me and Big Amy name, which is my girlfriend, if you say our name right now, you can go viral, as long as it's negative. Like right now, if you say something negative, y'all gonna go viral today. Like just from St. Louis people. So anyway, this without giving up. Everybody laughing at me, laughing at the thoughts and the ideas I'm having. They say I'm institutionalized. Really, this is something I had to go through in life and what built me to life. Like this bunk I'm finna show you, this jail set I'm finna show you, these all them thoughts came from. That book right here. It's where them thoughts came from on that bed at nighttime, writing stories to myself. Didn't know I can even write a book. Didn't go to college for this. Went to college for mass communication, but I was only going to show my mom and them, since I got my GED, that I can do something different, but didn't learn nothing there. This without no kind of help. This without being savvy on the internet for us. I don't even know how to fill out an application. Yeah, that's the truth. I don't even know how to fill out the application. So that's more jail food. Look, check me out.
Oh,
This
my
more,
bad. Excuse me.
This more jail food. You already know. Remember that cheese rice I was telling you about? You can't get this. It's $20. You're gonna get it at Stevie's. Even my cheese, jalapeno cheese. I know it look like this. Yeah, these $20. You know what I mean? Like some of this stuff, like even down to the tang, tuna fish. See, yellow fins, tuna steak. This is you get this type in jail, man. This is the Jailhouse, man. Even down to the macaroni, man. People come all the way from over the states to get this, man. $20. You know what I mean? I do Stevie tours, my own personal tour. No, I'm not a rapper. I'm just doing guide work. Listen, I go on tour. I book myself in the city, something like what y'all doing, and I go set up in the Airbnb, sign autographs, sell my books, and sell my food, man. Welcome to Stevie's. Watch this though.
Okay.
It's the warehouse, man. This is where we cook. We don't only just cook in here. We don't only just cook in here. We cook our thoughts up in here too. This Chef D. Tell me who you is, Chef D.
You know what, owner plus the busters, Chef D.
Yes.
We ain't got no energy today, but welcome Chef D though. We got another Chef D. Like I said, we don't only cook up food in here, we cook up the process of new thoughts. Come on.
Okay.
That's Chris.
I got the dry explanation of who the hell I am.
Y'all ready for this? Can I give y'all another skit? Make it a part 4. Man, welcome to Stevie, Cell 13. This all jail, this is jail bump. Jail TV. This the jail TV, this the jail earphones you only get in jail. Look, they mark your name on the side of it, and if you get caught wearing my stuff or your stuff, if it ain't your name on her, you go to the hole or you get in trouble. This is called a write-up. You can't even listen to nobody's headphones. So imagine going through there in this cell, all you got is thoughts, but guess what? Your people's outside dying. My mama died, my daddy died, my big brothers died, 5 of them. Family members died. My friends I used to get high with, they OD'ing and did all this at once. And your girl at home acting the fool, selling everything. So not only you came in with the American dream, you came home homeless with just all hope. So this bed right here, this the bunk bed. This where all the thoughts came from. That book I was telling you about. The restaurant. Restaurant wasn't in this. The restaurant wasn't in my mind. I just knew if I could cook, I maybe thought smaller myself, maybe out the house or something, if I could get it. But now it's a restaurant. So I'm letting y'all know I turned the dream into reality from off a bunk bed. So the bunk bed wasn't all that bad. I needed to go to jail because if I ain't go to jail, not only these thoughts, I wouldn't have been saved. I got saved when I went to jail. When my mama was alive, my first bitch, she was happy I was in jail because she knew where I was at.
She knew you were safe.
I'm used to not coming home all day. So sometimes I didn't come home and she ain't heard from me. She used to think I was dead. So she loved it. So I got the program, the Last Cookup. So it's really teaching kids, the youth, man, you don't want to go here. You don't want to go through what Stevie went through, bumped his head, selling drugs, a lot of drugs to using drugs and skipped in school and all that, man. I'm letting you know you can live legit. I still look like a drug dealer, but I'm not. It's all God's work. I'm believing in God. I want the youth to believe in God. I want my community to believe in God. All this is God's work. This part of my testimony. This part of where I've been. If I went on that bunk bed, y'all wouldn't even know Stevie.
All right, you guys. So we had a little bit of conversation off camera because as you guys saw from his story, so compelling and there was just so much more captivating facts about what he was going through and whatnot. And I keep looking at this food because it's looking at me and it's been ready for like 25 minutes now. So I'm trying to get on with it. But yes, so let's get into it. I did take a bite of this just so he could get my opinion in the restaurant because they're busy. I gotta get going. But these are the nachos and y'all, it don't taste like what you think a nacho is supposed to taste like. Y'all see the vegetables, pickles, onions, bunch of sauce. The meat that is inside of here, they're crisped up. Look at that. So you're not eating on just regular old soft ground beef taco meat. The seasoning is very heavy, but in a good way. It's not salty. It actually tastes like different flavors. And it's not, like I said, that Mexican, regular nacho-y type of Spanish tasting cuisine. I think this is like some type of their sweet sauce that they make. And then it looks like you got some maybe sour cream or ranch. But it is very nice. I like it a lot. For that to be my first introduction to a Jailhouse meal, that's a strong start. Okay. This is the oxtail pasta. Y'all see we got some bits of shredded up oxtail here. They left them kind of in those thick pieces. And then the pasta looks very, let's go ahead and mix that up. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. No dry pasta. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Y'all see how them noodles is just going straight into that fork too. And it smells like rosemary. Oof, oof, oof. So good. It got bits of broccoli in it, some peppers. I can't pick it up. I don't know why I'm keeping it all the way back here from y'all. I'm being stingy. It's got that kick to it too. The Rasta part of it, where you get that spice factor, is so subtle. It's like, it's so good. It's very, very nice. And y'all see that I'm able to still talk. I'm not, so it ain't doing too much at all. Me personally, I would personally like a little bit more oxtail meat, because I don't see like any, like when you mix it up, but it's still really good. And y'all know oxtails is pricey, dicey, expensive anyway, but very good. And then y'all, we're just moving right along. This catfish here. Now, I did tell y'all this food been ready for about 25-30 minutes or so. These fries, they ain't got a crisp to them, but they are very good and they're not salty. A truly enjoyable flavor where you want to like actually keep eating them. Okay. The catfish is the perfect color in my opinion. This is what I like. This is what I personally prefer. This is what I need it to look like. And it's not falling apart. For real. You see what I'm saying? So it's not soggy. That didn't have too much meat in it, but y'all know this whole piece is gonna be crispy just based off of the look of it. The breading is very light and lightly crispy. I'm gonna get some more of that actual fish. Looks like a little yellow tint. Maybe they like use a mustard base maybe as like a binder or something first. I don't know. It don't taste like mustard, but I see that yellow. That's what it makes me think about. But not at all fishy. Not at all muddy. Not at all poor quality. To be a seafood, very nice. Okay. You don't even need hot sauce. Would make it even better, but you literally do not even need it. But it's such a good piece of fish that if you have that hot sauce, it's like, ooh, if I had some hot sauce, I know it would take it there. But yeah. Okay. This is the seafood boil. Seafood bowl. Excuse me, seafood bowl. And it came with a bunch of more juice, but it was literally like spilling out. So we had to dump some of it out. And it also comes with Ruffles chips too. And I know you're supposed to mix them together, but I don't know. I'm just like, I know what Ruffles taste like, and I want to try the seafood by itself, really, me personally. So let me get into here. It's shrimp, crab, and an egg there at the bottom. You can see through the little juice there. Let's see. It looks hella spiced and hella seasoned up. It's got that sweet, spicy sourness to it. Very nice. All the seafood is cooked, I feel like, all the way through, because you're not getting any soft pieces of shrimp or that crab meat. And again, that spice factor, y'all, I'm still talking to y'all easily. I ain't and none of that. And I love that. Those details, to me personally, as a consumer and a foodie, that's the stuff that I be looking for. Because why am I not being able to keep or continue talking when I'm eating something spicy or hot? I don't understand when places do that, me personally. But We're literally not even in Atlanta. But yes, very nice. Stevie's got it going on. Like, people or whoever can say whatever they want to say about the transition that he's made, where he came from, the storyline behind the business and all the things. The man knows what he's doing. The recipes, the way that the food is cooked. And I wish I was a St. Louis native, because I would definitely come back here. And yes, thoroughly happy. And this was the only jail food item they had today, these nachos here. But just this being the mere introduction that I did get to that Jailhouse menu that he does serve, or the Jailhouse items that he does replicate, it was a phenomenal introduction to it. I'm not gonna lie, your girl's skin was crawling a little bit. Your girl was very much like with the idea of trying it, but this is a food review, and I don't just review food that I know, that I love, and that's common and whatnot, because I'm not your average or common or basic food reviewer. Y'all know this. I'm true to this. But I'm really glad that I tried something different, and I really did like that. I don't think we got anything like this back home in Atlanta anyways. But that was a food review. I want to plug him one more time, because the off-camera conversations we had, the interview that you guys see, it was everything. But even off camera, it was even more everything, and just genuine vibes, and just, yeah, all the good things. So make sure you guys check out his book, get his book. It's only 67 pages. It's not going to take you too long to read it. And yeah, as always, I know this is different than what you guys usually see on a Pretty Girl Food Review, but nonetheless, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Make sure you give this video a very big thumbs up, hype the video. Leave me some comments. Did you like this? Like I said, I know it was a different odor than I've brought to you guys before in the past, but there comes a point in time in everybody's career where you gotta, pivot and really step out there and shake it up a little bit. So I hope you guys loved it as much as I love when y'all support me. And as always, I will catch y'all in another Pretty Girl Food Review. Peace.